So often I hear some guys take really simple songs, something like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And what they would do is they would play these complex ideas over this song, something like this. They could even take it a little bit further, something like this. And so whenever I hear these things, I'm often asking myself, what in the world are they doing? And what I've realized is you can understand the basic concept of something, and then you can begin to develop these complex ideas around this basic idea. So let's dive into that a little bit further. What I mean is this. A very common progression used in gospel and jazz music is the 2-5-1 progression. And the 2-5-1 progression is really just looking at the notes within the major scale and going to the second degree and the fifth degree and the first degree. So if we're in C major scale, D would be our 2, all right? And we're just going to go ahead and let's call it D minor 7. G would be our 5. And we're going to go ahead and call this G9, all right? And then C major 7 is going to be our 1, okay? Now we're going to the second, the fifth, and the first degree of the C major scale. Now, that's just a really simple idea, okay? And we could apply that to all our keys, so we can do that in the key of F, okay? So for F, we have G minor 7, C7, and then F major 7, okay? Now, what I've realized is you take that simple idea and then you continue to expound upon that. So you come up with a lick or some type of pattern related to this. And so that's what we are going to look at today, okay? The pattern that we're looking at, instead of playing, you can play it something like this. Okay, and so let's go ahead and talk about what I am doing there, all right? So what I'm doing here is I'm going up in thirds. So here I have I'm in the key of, let's think in the key of F for a moment, and I'm playing a G minor 7, going to a C9 here, and to an F major 7, okay? Now, what I'm doing is I'm going up in thirds, so... And I'm going up in thirds. You got in my left hand G, A, B flat, and then in my right hand I have B flat, C, D. And then I hit that F, okay? So, and then here I'm going like this, okay? E, F, G, A, C, A, all right? And then in my left hand, I'm going. I'm just walking down and E, D, C sharp, and then to the F, okay? Now, I'm adding some more chords to that. This is around the same 2-5-1 idea. Now we have the concept. I keep an F in my right hand as I play the thirds going up. And then I'm going to make all of those chords diminished chords. So we're going to have E diminish, D diminish, C sharp diminish, and then we got an F major 7, okay? And then I can do that little move on the end. And I'm really just thinking in sixes with it, G and E, and then F and D. Now you're hearing a lot of grace notes, and that's what gives it a little bit more flavor. I'm sliding up to that E and E, and then the same thing when I'm doing on the B flat, going to the B flat here. Okay? I'm sliding up from the A, okay? Now, as always, it's important to understand how to play this in other keys, okay? And so what you would do is we would look at all the scale degrees that we have. So here, while I'm thinking, I showed you guys this thinking within the framework of the key of F. I want to think within the framework of the key of C, because we're using this G minor 7, C7 to get to an F, but we're going to be in the key of C major, okay? And so let's think within the framework of C major for a second. Our numbers for our right hand are going to be flat 7, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5. 1, 6, okay? Flat 7, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, okay? And then left hand is going to be 5, 6, flat 7, and then we're going to walk down 3, 2, flat 2, 4, okay? All right, so then we would try to apply that to another key. So let's do it in the key of F, okay? Okay, I hope I didn't confuse you, but we're going to think of this in terms of going to B flat, okay? So, and the idea here would be, okay, so we're thinking within that C minor 7, and then we're going to walk up from, we got flat 7, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, okay? And then in our left hand, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, sorry, I said 1, 5, 6, flat 7, and then we're going to go down from A, which would be 3 within the F major scale, 3, 2, flat 2, and then we got the 4, okay? And then when you're walking down, you're going to remember to make all of those diminished chords, okay? All right? And so that's how you go ahead and apply this into other keys. Now, let's go ahead and look at some application for this 2-5-1 passing chord idea. All right, so let's say you're playing the song "What a Friend We Have in Jesus." For our example, let's do this in F, the key we were just in. Okay. So we got "What a friend we have in Jesus." So we see that 2-5-1 going to the B flat. Friend we have in Jesus. All right. So what we can do is we can figure out a way to play that idea. All right. So what a friend we have in Jesus. All right. What a friend we have in Jesus. Okay. Another one could be, let's say, "I surrender all." So, all to thee, my blessed Savior. So we got that 2-5-1 idea going to the B flat. So we got all to thee, my blessed Savior. All right. So there you see how you can take a simple idea, which is the 2-5-1 progression, and then you could apply this more complex or innate idea around it. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like content like this, go ahead and like and subscribe. Also, if you're listening to me and you're saying, "Look, guy, you're talking about 2, flat 2, the 4, I have no idea what you're talking about," what that means is you need a good grasp of music theory and especially in relationship to like gospel and jazz music. And if that's the case, I definitely suggest you go to our website at play-creatively.com, where you will find everything you need to grow in your piano playing journey. Well, until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and we'll keep growing together. I'll see you guys next week.